Hi guys, Lamonster here with Lamonster Garage. We got a new mic. People complaining about the audio, so we're going to try this out. But basically this is not a product install like we normally do, but we just want to tell you a little bit about Lamonster Garage and what we do and what we've been doing here. We have a lot of product for the Spyder RT. This is actually the bike that I really started making stuff for. My first product was a highway brackets, very popular on the Spyder RT. We have Spyder cuffs and GPS mounts and power, and got a bunch of different things for the RT. But we really were involved early with the F3, and this has kind of been my passion. Still up all model Spyders, but the F3 is the one that really speaks to me, and I started developing parts right away with. This is actually the Spyder F3S that BRP gave me in 2014 to customize and debut it in Daytona. So we did a lot of work to it. It wasn't even done when I brought it out to Daytona, but it was definitely different. But I'm just going to go over some of the parts that we have, some of the products that we have. We offer install service for anything that we make here, anything that we sell online at lamonstergarage.com. If you're looking for any of these parts, just type in lamonstergarage.com and it'll come up. We're just south of Springfield, and it's a pretty, center of the country type deal. But I'm going to go over some parts. I'm not going over every part by any means. There's too many, and I kind of forget all the stuff I've done to this. We've got a little rack here, like on this side is mostly RT stuff. Here's our primary bypass pipe, all TIG welded stainless steel. Really a nice piece. This works on all the 1330 motors. We also have a Thunder baffle that we have for this to basically quiet it down, tone it down a little bit, give you a little more torque. We have our own branded LED lights. We have headlights and fog lights for the RT, ST, F3. And some, I think the RS2, I think it works for the RS2. I can't remember right now, I'm blanking out. We got just a little bit of everything. And we have other product lines. These are bump skids. That's for Spyder Pops, is a product that we really like. We stock the lighted and non-lighted versions for the F3 and the RT. And these are all our different pegs. These are pegs that we make. These are called gripper pegs. These are small gripper. These are large gripper. These are done in black. These are our chevron pegs that we make. This is our web peg that we make. These are our MBV brackets. You can put any peg you want on them. And we've sold thousands of these. These are the most popular brackets for the RT. We have another bracket. These are the FBB brackets. These actually mount to any of the RTs with floorboards. These are very popular too, but it does put your legs out a little bit wider. So they're for longer guys or guys that don't have any hip issues or anything like that. I used to ride a Boss Hoss, so I'm used to having my legs spread out wide. But this is not for everybody, but it works good for some. It gives you the most adjustment forward and back. You can really get your legs out there. Our IPS, this is basically is a key cover. Your key goes in here, and it's IPS stands for in plain sight. So that's how we hide our keys, in plain sight. I guess that was one of the first products I made for my GS, almost 10 years ago. And once again, we have thousands of those. We also have adapters where we can put any Kuryakin peg on any of our mounts. We have Spyder decals. We have our Phobo tire pressure monitors. The Senna 10C, this is what Joan and I use to do all our videos on the road. We love them. Really easy to use, great communications. While you're communicating, both audio goes on to the video. Kind of cool. We have Bluetooth solution for Bluetoothing your music to your headsets from your, let's say you're plugged in your iPhone into the your Spyder, your RT or F3T. You can then Bluetooth it, everything through it, through your speakers. So just to kind of go over some of the stuff we have. We have a lot of lighting, LED lighting. We just got into RGB lighting. For instance, this is a company called X-Glow, and we sell a kit. We have one kit that's just under $200, another one's like $220, but it's the easiest kit I've ever installed. It's very clean. Everything's plug and play. It runs off an app on your phone. I'll go ahead and turn this on and just give you an idea. Of course, it's, you know, light, so you can't see as well, but you've got all these different themes you can do. You can also pair it up with your music if you want. You can do, it's just amazing all the different things you can do with this thing. You can even hook it to your brake lights if you so choose. But and then you can adjust this however you want. But anyway, this is the RGB. This is the only one we sell, the only one we're pretty excited about. We just started carrying them. People starting to put them on their bikes. A lot of billet parts. I guess I'll start with the F3T. We have our own backrest. We partnered with Ultimate Seats, and we have a Lamonster Ultimate backrest. And this is all bolt up, no cutting, drilling, anything like that. We have our grab handles that were very popular on the F3T and on the F3. It works on both of them. We also have bungee buttons that I don't have on this bike. I got one on bike down there. Let's see. Peg adapters. This replaces stock pegs, and you can put any kind of Kuryakin peg on it. We also have, these are our rip boards, which is a floorboard that works on any of the F3s. Before I came out with the rip boards, I had what's called a third peg, and we still sell quite a few of those. And basically, it's a peg that comes right off of this same mount, and it makes it easier to get on and off your F3. Kind of a big deal. The F3 is a little awkward. You wind up standing on the passenger peg to get on. You definitely won't work on a driver peg, but it's kind of an awkward deal. So third peg was a big seller, still is a good seller, but the F3 rip boards, it's my personal favorite and my wife's personal favorite. All these are called IPS parts, and it's basically made based off of this key mod. So we have IPS frame caps, we have IPS axle caps, we have inner and outer axle caps on this particular model. I think I got that. There's the inner cap. On the F3S, we have a mirror relocator. So basically, we took your mirrors off of here that had the turn signals in it, and then we put your turn signals here, and we came up with a cap that allow you to move your mirrors up here, and then also add a ram ball. And with that ram ball, you can do anything you want. Cup holders. What's real popular is the X grip. We also are coming up with our own phone holder. Hopefully, it'll be out next month sometime. We have our own GPS holder. We have what's called a power plate. It allows you to, right now I got the USB socket out of it, but the way it's wired up directly to the battery, I can take my battery tender, plug it right in here, and keep my bike charged. That's kind of a big deal. We got IPS end caps. Once again, here's the lid locks that allow you to lock your helmet on your handlebars. Really clever design. A friend of mine designed these. Same thing over here on the F3T. Power plate, definitely great for keeping your phone nice and charged when you're going down the road. Once again, our GPS mount, and that works with these caps. So if you don't have mirrors on it, we put a little plug in there, and it just plugs that hole, but it's already tapped for a mirror setup. We are in development now of a mirror setup that's basically going to pop this part off, and it's going to replace it with basically the mirror will come out and it will replace it with a 3.5-inch speaker and an amplifier. And then now you can have your speakers here, all this stays the same, and then you'll be able to put your mirrors on the bars, and it just makes it easier. One complaint that we hear quite a bit is people, because everybody's different, sometimes their hands are right in the way of the mirror, so they can't see their mirrors. When they're on the bars, you can always see your mirrors. It's never, your hands are never in the way. So that's something else we're doing. And let's see, on this, we have the LED headlights, our own LED fog lights. We have a ring that actually, this particular ring is wired up as an amber light, but we also have a white light ring that we have for this kit. Like I say, I can't go over everything. We have so many things. One of the things that is our own branded product, and we've yet to have a bad review on it. Everybody loves it. Usually they buy a can and they wind up buying a case, and they clean their cars, their kitchen, their bikes, their everything. And that's the Lamonster Garage Black Diamond Detailer. It's non-silicon base and it's non-petroleum base. It's a polymer and works awesome. Just nothing like it. For bugs on your windshield, cuts it. You can do your glasses, you can do your face shield, custom paint, chrome. Basically it works on everything. We have that in aerosol, and we also have it in non-aerosol. Personally, I prefer the aerosol. It has a foaming and an agitating agent to it. And the triple black, this is a matte finish, and it's a little bit difficult to clean. So we also have what's called the Black Diamond Matte Magic, and works great on cleaning matte finishes. So that's been a real popular one for us too. And then we have the Black Trim Renew, and anything, any of the unfinished plastics, like on the RT, the whole back of the RT where the license plate is, those parts, the ones below it, the whole dash, everything, this will just bring it right back to life. And the nice thing is it doesn't wear out, and the next week. It really holds up to the UV really well, and lasts a long time. All these products really last a long time. They are designed for motorcycles. I mean, this is a product that a friend of mine came out with 21 years ago, I guess, and asked me if I wanted to private label it, and we did it, and we're really happy with it. Our customers love it too. So anyway, that's just a quick rundown of all the accessories. We have a ton of them. We actually ship to 33 countries right now to date, and we have over 40 dealers stocking our parts. So check with your dealer, see if they stock Lamonster parts. If not, tell them to go to lamonstergarage.com, sign up, give us a call, we'll sign them up as a dealer, and then they can bring the parts in for it. Also, we'll ship all around the world. Like I say, we ship to 33 countries. We also have a sister store that just fired off, is Lamonster Down Under, and they're doing real well. They just took off. They just launched, I think it was on the 1st, and so now we have representation in Australia. So anyway, that's just a little rundown. I wanted to kind of let people know what we do. So if you got any questions, go to the website, lamonstergarage.com. Up in the top, about the middle, is our phone number. Give us a call, and we'll fix you up. We're always adding new parts, so keep checking by. All right, guys. Thanks.